Hi everyone. I know I'm looking kind of serious here, but I'm just trying to pick out some color combination for makeup. Who says you can't enjoy wearing and putting on makeup just because you're over 50? Okay, over 60. First, start out with a clean slate. Washed, toned, moisturized skin. Your makeup application will go on so much nicer. And it is fun, I think, at this time of year to transition out of summer into fall, my favorite time. And I think I found a good combination. So here's the finished look. Stick around and let's get ready together, and I'll share everything with you. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I decided, you know what, I'm in the midst of getting myself ready, just got out of the shower, dried my hair, and I thought I would just come on and do a simple little get ready with me. And I'm just going to go ahead and put my earrings on because I've been forgetting to put my earrings on before I get ready to leave. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm not complete without my earrings. So these particular earrings, these are hoop earrings, and they were purchased for me by my grandmother, and I love them. I've had them since I was in, I think, ninth grade? Probably ninth grade. And the stem portion of the earring, one of the, I'll show you, this portion that goes inside the hoop actually loosened, and I had to have it repaired. But because back when I was in like 9th or 10th grade, hoops were in, let me tell you, it was a big thing. And these are, you know, solid gold, so they're really, really nice earrings, and I just love them. So anyways, a couple of things I thought I would do a get ready with me. And so welcome if you're returning viewer, and if you're new, I'd love to have you join and just hit that subscribe button. A couple of things that are going on with me that I thought I would just share with you if you're interested, and what's coming up and what I'd like to do. I already applied this Clinique BB cream. It's in the light. I wear this quite a bit. I really like it. It is actually the acne solution, and I use it because my skin is super oily, and I always am telling you how I do spend time like masking and trying to keep my pores as clean as I can and clog free, and I just think this really helps my skin, especially during the hot summer months. And so I really do like it, and it's light. It feels good on my skin. I do purchase this through Sephora online. It's kind of hard to find, and not all the stores that carry Clinique carry it in store. So anyways, I really like that. And next, what I'm going to use is my Tatasha. This is the eye. You know, it's for dark circles. I've talked about this. This is really, really nice. And I just dot it on. Now, look, a little goes a long way. And I'm going to show you what I've been doing with it. I use this little, this is Real Techniques, and it is a, it says Under Eye Reviver. It's really, really nice, and I just use it when I put my eye cream on at night, when I'm putting this on. It just really, it's real cooling because of the steel ball. And I just like to rub it back and forth, and then I'll blend it in. And like I said, this stuff goes a long way. Oh, that just feels so good. And I bring it down a little bit past my bone right here, just to blend it in, but it just feels, oh, it feels so good. And I do believe it helps with the puffiness under your eyes. And I'm really loving this. And I did a video on that whole kit from Real Techniques. So then I'm just going to go ahead and tap the rest of it in. And it really does settle nicely in your skin. Now, I think I may have just dabbed on a little too much, but we'll work with it. It just feels good. It goes on nice and smooth, and it feels super, super good. I don't normally go above my eye, but I can see that I've gotten some on there. I've talked about this, looking for a new camera for the last, 4 years or better, and just for whatever reason, talked myself out of it. I'm continuing to just blend this in because I did use a little much, and I'm telling you, you just need a dot. It just goes a long way. And so anyways, I did make a purchase for a new camera, and I ended up picking up a Canon M50 mirrorless camera. It's awesome. It's the very first big digital camera that I have ever made an investment in purchasing. You know, I had the cameras along the years that were more not the 35 millimeters or just, you know, more simplified, but I decided I was going to take the plunge. This is the MAC Painterly pot, and what I did with it is just, I like this because my eyelids are, you know, as you get older, the coloring on your eyelids does change, the composition on it, and I just like to use this as a primer. My eyeshadows go on really, really nicely after I use it. I think I'm going to go ahead and use my Park Avenue Princess because I have been using that a lot. And I'll just take out this is my Chanel bronzing highlighting brush. I love it. It has a great angle. And I'm just going to tap a little bit of bronzing color, just to put like just a little bit of color on. Kind of go over here in this groove right underneath my cheekbone, just very lightly on my jawline, and I just bring it down a little just to keep it even. Oops, not right on my shirt. Not so good. And then kind of do it's hot out today, and I can feel the dampness here in my little get ready makeup room. And next, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Granite, and I'm also going to use a little bit of the medium brown, and I'm going to look at my mirror when I do this because I can't see without my glasses, so I'll just kind of go here and talk to you. So anyways, I bought this new camera, and I have been going over the book for the camera and listening to several YouTube tutorials on the camera, and I finally came across one tutorial, and he was really, really great because he went through the whole entire camera in not just the manual mode, because the camera actually has indexing on it, page indexing, and its own, you know, guided information that you can learn about what the camera does in the different sections if it's in, you know, automatic setting. And I want to learn more of the manual settings. I guess it's called, you know, shooting in the raw, so that you have control over the entire settings on your camera. So I really wanted to understand that, and I really wanted to understand the entire mechanisms of the camera. So it was extremely helpful to go over those tutorials, because there was some information on the tutorial that I did not come across in the book. And so this camera also allows you the capability to hook up to your, like my cell phone, and I can automatically download the photos that I take with my camera, and it'll sync it right to my phone. And I read it and I understood what to do, but it was just a little more involved than I thought, and I thought, oh, I think I've got it, but I'm just not sure. So I purchased my camera through Best Buy, and I called them, and they were so happy, put me in connection with the Geek Squad, and the Geek Squad told me to come on in, bring my camera, bring the book, and just drop it off for 20 or 30 minutes, and then I'd come back and meet with them. I had a list of questions that I wrote down that I wanted answered, that I wasn't quite sure, if I was understanding it, and they were great. So I guess they'll do that for you, the first time you come in. So I had like a whole boatload of questions, and they were just super, super. Now you can see I kind of went over a little bit, and that's okay, because I'll clean up super easily with just a little makeup Q-tip. And so anyways, I learned a lot from that. He helped me download the app I needed in order to sync my phone. I took some notes, I understood it. And then of course they offer their own, you can set up a time for Geek Squad to come in, to go in with the Geek Squad for like 30 minutes, and it's like $40 for 30 minutes, and you come in with your questions and they go through everything, and I was like, whoa. Okay, that's a little much, and I had learned a lot, and he even went over a mechanism on the camera that I never came across in the book, nor did I ever see in the tutorial, because I was having some trouble with adjusting, looking through. It has a really nice side flip screen, and just going through the viewfinder through the eye area, it was just not, I just couldn't get the focus right, and he showed me a mechanism on the camera that I never ran across in the book. So I went through that, and then really learned a lot through it, and I decided I'm going to take a camera class. And for me, there's one at the Art Center that starts this fall, and it's 6 weeks, one night a week for 2.5 hours, and it's for all stages of photography, and beginning to advanced. And so you bring your own camera, your own instrument book, and you just have these classes, and it's all about lighting and focusing, and using your computers and phones and all that in relation with your camera. So that's really what I wanted, and I think it'll be super beneficial, and so I signed up to do that, and I'm looking forward to that for myself. I'm doing it because I really want to get into more of cooking videos, and I want those videos to be really pristine and good pictures, and because I believe truly you eat first of all through your eyes. It has to look pleasing, it has to look good, so that it invites you to want to come in and get it to this area. And so that's why I kind of decided I have this great camera. There were many reviews that I went through. It's an awesome camera, and that's why I decided to just kind of go into it full force, and now I want to learn how to use every bit of it. And it appears to be user friendly, so we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this mineral veil as setting powder. And I'm going to do my face first because, like I said, it's a little bit muggy. We've been having overcast, just super hot days. but even the temperature's gone down. But with the humidity, ooh, it just really, you know, you're getting dressed and you feel like you kind of got maple syrup on you. So I'm using this Mineral Veil powder. I love this stuff. I don't see myself not having it. It's a great setting powder. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. It's silky, softly milled. It just, I've loved it ever since I've had it. I kind of set with setting powder first before I did my blush because my face was starting to feel a little bit just a little sweaty. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Chanel Alizane. This is from last year. I love it. I use it a lot, especially in the fall. And I know we're not in the fall, but I'm telling you, I just put out a video and I talked about falling in love with fall early because that's me. And so this is one of my favorite colors for fall. I'm just going to take one of my MAC brushes and I am going to dab my Park Avenue Princess, the light powder, and I just like to go underneath my eyebrows and a little on my lids just to brighten it up some. And with the same brush, I dab it right into my Alizane. And I'm going to wear this as part of my eyeshadow color because I like it and I like the way it looks, and I'm just going to go light today. Ooh, I was going to tap top of my phone there. And you can see it just goes on really light, and it's just, I just think it just makes a pretty accent. Now, you know, you can put on a darker shade in your crease, which I think I will do, and I'm going to use this Park Avenue Princess palette. I've shown this many times to you, and that's the plastic that goes over it. Oh, so pretty. And I just picked up this last color. It's pretty bronzy, and I've been wearing I wore this like look I think one day last week. And there we go. Simple, easy, and pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up this pinky shade here, and I'm going to set under my eyes here. Now I'm kind of going through this pretty quick. Just get ready with me because otherwise I'll be cutting and splicing a ton of video. Next I'm going to show you something that's new for me. It's called the Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, I just have to put my glasses on. Oh my gosh, what a struggle. Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows. And this is kind of strange because this portion, this part of this tubing is where you would think that the solution is, but it's not. Sorry, had a little interruption. It's actually the brush portion. And the solution to it is in the smaller part. So when you unscrew it, it just seems like it's backwards or something. But I just use it on top of my brows for setting, and it really sets my brows nicely. It keeps them super like stand-up-ish. The little hairs that just kind of just, you know, have a mind of their own, so it just kind of grooms it really well. And it's not too wet like some of the other solutions, but I do like it. Whoops, I should not have used my finger there because I think I might have smeared it a little, but I like it. It's new. I got it Charlotte Tilbury, and there was a special on it, and I think it was like 12 bucks or something, $13. But it's really nice. And I do usually use some kind of a, usually from Anastasia, their brow gel. I've used some from the drugstore that I just don't feel like it, I think it just like slides off my skin and it doesn't really adhere to the fine hairs that I have, and I find that the Anastasia does a good job, and this one I'm really liking. Now it's this brush, if you can see it, it is so teeny tiny, but believe it or not, it does have solution on it, so it's really great. I like it. And then I'm going to finish this look with curling my lashes, which I do all the time. And I do use Rodan & Field's Lash Boost on my eyelashes because I have literally a Zippo for lashes. They're pin straight, they're tiny, fine, and I find that when I use the Lash Boost, it actually has added to the curl in my lash, and mascara just and the mascara just smears on, goes on so nicely. I'm just lightly using the very tip of this wand, and this is MAC Upward Lash mascara that I have been using for most of this summer. I do like this, and I think you can see that I got just, now I'll go all the way over it, and you can really fill your eyelashes out and make them pretty pronounced and dramatic using this mascara. But I don't need that much on because I'm not doing a whole lot today, just hanging around. And I'm going to finish up the other, and I'm probably going to use this pretty color. Not probably, I'm gonna. As I see, I'm getting some messages and I've got to answer those back. And I think that's going to be it for my look. And one last thing that I will do is I will set everything, even though I have to go back in and finish this eye. But can you see the difference in no mascara with mascara? And I'm just going to set everything. And it doesn't matter. I'll go back and finish my mascara. And this just really helps my makeup application, my powder, everything, just to kind of stay in place. Well, this is the finished look. You know, I think it's really fun to leave behind for summer those pretty soft pink and pastel colors and transition into some vibrant fall colors. Yep, I'm starting early, and these are products from last year. Still love the colors and still love the products.